gardening, a little bit of weeding. We've got some beans to plant. But I just thought I would hop on here and hang out with you guys while I did that. So hopefully we can just have a good time. So let me get you set up and we will get started. Let's see here. This is my second live today, but I wanted to finally be able to get out here and get started, and I wanted to hang out with you guys while I did it. Makes for a lot more enjoyable time. Here we go. Let me put on Do Not Disturb. There we go. Hey, Patty. Welcome back. I am just getting things set up, so bear with me. I don't even know how I'm going to place it yet. Let me show you what we've got. I went ahead and I bought some new herbs on a recommendation of another viewer and a friend of mine, Tennessee Ray. He suggested basil with my tomato down there. And so I picked up a couple of those because they're looking a lot better than the ones I grew are. So I'm going to put those over here. And maybe we'll put them here and here. And then, sorry, that's making you dizzy. Hopefully it won't. We'll get it stationary here in a second. But then I also went ahead and picked up some dill to put in their herb bed. I'm not really sure where I want to put it. I don't really have anything down here, it doesn't look like. So maybe we'll put him here. No, Patty, this is compost from John Thomas. Do you remember him at all? Or did you know him? I know that he knew Mom. I think he went to Neoga with you guys. So anyway, okay, and then we've got some more thyme. Here's my thyme. Anyway, he brought it over, and I met one of his boys. See, look at the difference, Patty. What do you think? My thyme versus this. Mine's looking a little crispy, a little crunchy. I mean, it's fine. It's going, but I'm kind of thinking I'll just replace it with that or maybe plant it beside it. And then I've got another one. We'll put it there. And then I did get a couple more oregano because I couldn't remember how mine looked. And it looks okay. It's coming on. So I might put it over in the other bed. Or maybe just in here too. I don't know. It will get a lot bigger and they will blossom out, which will be nice. Because the goal is to make dried herbs in cute little jars for Christmas presents for people. Ducky, hi, welcome to the chat. I'm just laying out some of my plants that I purchased, and then I'm going to also be planting some green beans, and then we've got quite a bit of weeding to do. Take a look at this, you guys. I picked this up yesterday with Savannah. It had some cute little blossoms on it, and then that's what she did. She pulled all the petals out and kind of beat this plant up a little bit, but I think it'll come out of it okay. It's still got some blossoms on it. But I'm just going to go ahead and lay these out, and then we will go ahead and get started. So, in the empty spaces, we're kind of keeping it small this year. The empty spaces here in the center of this bed and over in the other one, we're going to plant some beans. The trouble is, these are really old. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, 1220, sell by 1220. So these are 5-year-old beans. So I'm going to put like 3 beans in each hole. I'll probably run out, but at least they'll be used up. And then if they germinate, that will be great. We will get what we get. But let me go ahead and get you guys set up somewhere here. And I will pop on the chat as often as I can. But yeah, I just was hoping to hang out again. So that's what we're doing. Is the audio okay with the wind? Oh, here, let me turn you around. Boop. Here we go. I don't know if you can see okay. Good. Thanks, Patty. All right. So, go ahead and get these planted, because mine are just not, they're just kind of small and shrimpy, and maybe they would come out of it, but the thing is I just don't have the time to wait. I really want to make sure that, where's those gloves? Don't want to get all dirty today. I really want to make sure that I have enough for my project for Christmas presents. Ducky, thank you for letting me know the audio is good. I appreciate it. So what are you guys up to today? It's a beautiful day here. I don't know if you can hear the birds singing. I have learned that my birds are really piggy. They like to make a mess, but they also eat a ton. I filled a bird feeder yesterday and they've already gotten it half gone. So it's kind of like, geez. The nice thing about working in this compost is that it's not all compacted. Makes it a lot easier to work with. All right, these will just grow together and that'll be just fine. I'll have to figure out what's going on with my water hose too. It doesn't want to run very well. Okay, there's the thyme. Patty is asking, do I have deer? We do across the road. The dogs do not let them come in the yard. They would definitely chase them off. Okay, we've got, let me move you around. I'm gonna move a little bit here. Yeah, my dogs are not a big fan of anything in the yard. I had this flag here to kind of denote where the, what did I plant there? Garlic. There's garlic here in this row. I don't know if you saw that. Deer eat the deer eat the bird food out of your bird feeder? That's insane. I didn't know they would do that. Wow. And I don't have any squirrels either because of that same reason. Like the dogs will not let them in here. All right, so this is dill. This dill will get pretty tall, but I forget which beneficial insect loves dill. I thought I could dry some dill too and put in there and make like a little jar of dill or something. Cute little like top on it, you know, for the Christmas presents. So that's my game plan. But I like all these herbs and I'm really into, like I said, the companion planting because it brings in all the beneficial insects that like eat the bad insects. So that's really good. Okay, now we've got the oregano. It's going to be a little close, but I think I'll just do this and put another one over here close to the basil because I really want to keep this middle open for the green beans. I was telling Patty earlier today that I have gotten the same kind of bird feeder that she got, which is one that like records and it'll tell you what kind of bird is at your bird feeder. And so I'm hoping to be able to share that with you guys. What in the world is this? Look at that giant piece of plastic. Well, that's what happens sometimes. Man. Okay. I'll have to replant that guy. I started digging and I felt that down there. I'm like, what is that? I think we may have two different kinds of oregano here. I wonder if it tastes different. Let me see. Also, I heard reports that I was glitchy earlier today. So if that happens, could you guys let me know? Because it might be that my cell service has tried to flip back over to Wi-Fi. I did turn my Wi-Fi off. I'm hoping that that will do it, but you never know. All right, let's see, Italian oregano. Wonder how mine tastes. About the same. Let me try one more. Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't think, I was worried that if it was a different taste, that once I dried it, it would taste weird, you know? Because I learned that there's an Italian oregano, which is what this is, and then there's Greek, and I was imagining that it's used for different foods. You know, like Italian might be for pasta sauces, and maybe Greek is for, you know, Greek food, which I don't have a lot of experience with. Definitely more experience with Italian, but whatever, we'll see. Okay. This is going a little faster than what I thought, so that's good. Got quite a bit of weeding to do in the other beds, like I showed you guys, so I wanted to work on that too. Have somebody to talk to. Quite a bit of trash in this one. I don't know if I like that. Patty, what are you up to today? This holiday weekend. Well, the weekend's over. Look at that. This has been in that container for too long. It's ready to get out. Okay. Nazcar, hi. Welcome to the chat. Just out here doing some gardening. Thought I'd hang out with you guys while I get some work done. Okay, so now Patty says she's getting ready to go eat some lunch with friends. Nice. Where are you going? NASCAR, my day is going really, really well. It's nice because it's finally decent outside. It's not cold. It's a little windy, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. But this is the first warmer, sunny day we've had in a long time, and it's time to get these beans in. So I'm hoping that they will come up, but I've got this really nice tool. It looks kind of menacing, but basically, let me turn you around if I can with these gloves on. There we go. What I'm going to do is kind of work out these weeds a little bit, just like this. Just kind of, you know, takes them out by the root, really, and then they will just die. But then I was going to make a little bit of some rows there and to put these beans in. So the rest of this herb garden, there'll be probably 2 rows of green beans in here. And then over in that garden over there, we should get 2 rows of green beans, which is not a lot for my family. But we do have probably like 10 or 12 quarts left, which is not that much either, because when we do eat them, we eat like 2 quarts at a time, because there's, you know, 7 of us. So anyway, okay, I'm going to set you down and get the beans planted over here, and then we'll move on to the other bed and get those planted, and then we'll do some weeding. It's really nice to finally be able to get these beans in, but as I was saying earlier, the seed is really old. It's too old, really. It's 5 years old. It's from 2020, but I'm going to go ahead and plant it anyway and see what we get. And if I need to replant, I can, because beans are very, oh man, there's something big there too. What is that? Beans are very quick, especially this variety. They're a 55-day time. So this will be fine. We will definitely get a bean harvest, but I need to get them in anyway. Then once they come up, we're going to mulch this entire bed. Patty says she's going to the Sirloin Stockade. Nice. NASCAR, what are you up to today? Let's see. Let's get that little hoe. These will be a little close together, but it'll be all right. Just going to dig a trench and fill it right back in. All right, NASCAR, have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Like I mentioned earlier, since these seeds are old, we're going to go ahead and put like 3 seeds every few inches so that we can hopefully get some to sprout. This says to plant 2 seeds every 4 inches and then thin to 1 plant every 4 inches when the plants have 4 leaves. So we're going to go ahead and put in 3. And just so you all know, this is the Blue Lake 274 bush bean. These are awesome taste, great for canning, great for freezing too. But I prefer to can mine so they're ready to go and they don't have to cook very long. They will probably sprout just fine and then I'll be wasting all these seeds, but that's okay. I noticed yesterday I came out here and I was picking some of the strawberries and they've been being eaten. I don't know if it's been the birds getting after them since I put the bird feeder so close to the garden, but my original thought process was that if I put the bird feeders close to the garden, then maybe they will help keep away some of the insects that we don't want. But I'm going to have to move them if all they're going to do is eat my crops. Patty's asking, you don't see any pictures of Savannah's party. Patty, if you go on the community page or the community tab of my YouTube channel, I did post a bunch of pictures there. I have not made a Facebook post yet. Just been trying to get stuff done. And so I've kind of been just a little bit, oop, there we go, we got plenty. Just been a little bit covered up. So I will do that because I also need to post pictures of Christian's confirmation. I do hope we get a good harvest out of these. There we go. All right. We'll move over to the other side. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now I can see you guys. See if you all get up to any shenanigans. Patty, what has been your favorite type of bird at your bird feeder so far? I like that indigo bunting that Max killed. I'm hoping that I can get some more of those and that he won't kill them. So we have this one that's there now. Let me see if I can turn you guys around and you see it. If I can zoom in. You like the indigo bunting too? Oh, it was such a beautiful blue. Oh, it left, dang it. Or wait, maybe, oh, there she is. Look, the one that's flitting back and forth. The camera's not gonna do it justice. It's got like, see, she's got like a reddish head. She's not a cardinal by any means. A brownish body. She's got like some red on her. I don't know what that one is, but she's lovely. Random guy, hi, how you doing? Do you know what bird that is, Patty? Do you know? Random guy, just to catch you up, we are planting beans at the moment. Planting Blue Lake 274 bush beans. And I'm just putting in a few rows of these in each of the raised beds. But they're really old seed, so I'm hoping that they will germinate. So they should be fine. But it's not like I stored them in the refrigerator or anything to keep them cool. So who knows? We'll get what we get, right? Country Kirby, hi. Welcome to the chat. I'm just getting some work done, hanging out with you guys. Makes the time go a little faster. Matthew the King, male house finch. Is that what you're saying the bird with the reddish head is? It's so pretty. I love it. I was telling Patty earlier that I got this bird camera, and thank you. Thank you for telling me that, Matthew. I got the bird camera from Amazon. It's supposed to come tomorrow, and I'm going to try to set it up so that I can watch them all the time, and then I'll load up the videos so you guys can see too. But I'm pretty excited about it. And I'm also going to make this, I saw this girl, well, a lady, on YouTube, and she makes these like solar powered bird baths. And I have one hook left on that bird feeder thing I just showed you guys, that shepherd's hook. And so it's solar powered, and she makes a hanging one. And I thought, how cool would that be to have a little bird bath right next to the bird feeder so they could get in there and, you know, have a bathe, have a snack, and then we can watch them. I'm very excited. So Country Kirby says, happy Memorial Day. Thank you. And how are you? I am doing pretty well. I'm pretty excited. I mean, I'm outside. I'm working in my garden, which for me, I can't ask for more. There's nowhere else I would rather be, truth be told. And getting a few things planted. We just planted the bush beans. We planted this dill right here. We planted 2 more thyme and 2 oregano. And we will water those in once I get everything planted, and then they'll get started, so that'll be good because I'm running behind. I feel like I'm always running behind. And yeah, so anyway, I figured I would make a video, or attempt to make a video, at following this lady's instructions on making these hanging bird baths that have like a little bubbler fountain and stuff, because apparently hummingbirds really like bubblers. And I would love to be able to watch hummingbirds use that. So, okay, now we've got some green bean seeds left. Let me get that little hoe thing, and we'll go over to the other bed. And then we've got so much weeding to do, you guys. Like, look at this strawberry bed. It's out of control. Hang on, watch. Oh, hang on, too close. Let me zoom back out. Ooh, it's like on Aladdin. Too close, a little too close. Do you remember that? So anyway, all right, so we've got to get all these light colored weeds out, because all that should be in this bed is strawberries and garlic. And the garlic is doing really well, as you can see. My strawberries are doing well. But we've got all of this. I think it's a sedge type of grass. But anyway, all that has to come out. And do that. And then there's this over here that I want to get planted. And here's where we're going to be now. Working in this bed, and we'll plant 2 rows of the green beans in here as well. Patty says she has 1 hummingbird. Awesome. I have 1 that I know of as well. So that is pretty exciting. These are some volunteer squash that must have been in the compost. But I'm going to go ahead and take those out because that is not what I want in this bed. It'll be way too large. And plus, I think I will just stick to what we got going on this summer so I don't get overwhelmed. And then at the suggestion of Tennessee Ray, I got 2 more basil to put in here with my tomatoes. So with those being good companion plants and all that. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started over here. Matthew the King says hummingbirds generally love any plant with tubular red flowers. That is true. They also really love, like, I have a lot of salvia with purple or like a dark blue flowers that they really tend to enjoy. So I've noticed that they like those too. All right. I think it's just maybe, especially like the tubular ones, because they can really get their tongues down there. All right, let me get you guys set up and I will get started over here. And then we can get on to the weeding. I have been waiting weeks and weeks to do this. And I know that sounds ridiculous, you know, like just get on it, Cynthia, but I was trying to get ready for Savannah's party, and so we haven't had a chance to really get a whole lot done. But normal life now, thank goodness. Well, normal as can be. The kids are getting ready to start summer break, so, you know, there'll be kids underfoot all summer long, which is great. I wouldn't have it any other way. I need to carry a trash bag around and for these crazy beds and all the garbage I'm finding in here. It's fine. This is compost that's made from one of our local landscapers, and they do a really good job with it. It's very fertile. I have had good luck with this compost in the past, and I've just been very pleased overall. So anyway, we're just going to keep using it, but there has been a significant amount of trash in it this time, which is, you know, again, it's fine. You just kind of pick it out as you go. Did I just chop up an onion? I probably did. Dang it. Random guy says he had a bird pass away from old age, lived 7 years. What kind of bird? I had a pet bird when I was a teenager, like a parakeet, and it got out the window one day and never came back. I guess it didn't like me very much. Anyway, I'm loving how loose the soil is. Do you guys hear the train whistle and hear Mando howling with it? I don't know if you can hear that at all, but it's pretty funny. Uh-oh. Just found an ant nest in my raised bed. Great. That's all right. Oh, there's some more. We've got some low end down here with this pepper. Let me know if I get glitchy too, if you think about it. I had an issue with that today when I was doing my garden walkthrough. These are going to be pretty tight rows over here. Let me see. I'm going to have to move you guys back just a little bit. Actually, I'm going to move you this. Go. Okay, how we doing? Okay, put you down here by the peppers. I'm going to go all the way to the end here with this. I'm kind of curious what I can do for some all-natural deterrent for the ants. Oh goodness, uh-oh, got another something in there. A couple big sticks. Here we go. All right. All right, just gonna dig 2 quick trenches here. And again, it'll be kind of tight through here, but I don't really think they'll be affected. And the reason I don't think they'll be affected is because the more space that you have covered by a plant, the less space there is for weeds to grow. Random guy says, I just posted your answer. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hang on. Matthew King said that. Hang on. You guys are going fast. Hang on, I wanted to see what you said. Okay, hummingbird. Matthew King says, sugar and boric acid, 50-50 with a little water will kill or weaken the ants if they're too much of a problem. Okay, Matthew, does it hurt the plants at all? Probably wouldn't. I wouldn't imagine, but I don't really know a whole lot about boric acid. Random guy says he forgets which breed of bird that you named it, but you named it lime. Cool. Patty says, are your green beans pole beans? Do you have to stake them? No, these are bush beans, so I will not need to stake them. Matthew says, you'll need to place it in something so it doesn't soak in too much to the soil like a bottle cap. So you don't, maybe tell me how to do it, because I was imagining you would pour it into the soil, but maybe not based on what you just said. Let me know, please. And if I miss it, I'm sorry. I don't want to miss it because I want to see what you're saying, and it won't let me go back and see. So I'll try to pay attention here. Is boric acid like borax? Like that you use for laundry? All right, there's 1 row. I don't even know if I have enough beans for 1 row or 2 rows, but we'll see. We'll do what we can. Maybe we'll have to do two instead of 3. Then we can go back and add to the 2 if we need to, if we don't run out. This is going to be a full bed, you guys, and that is good. That's what I want. Oh, no. Okay, I'm still seeing. All right. The chat hasn't caught up yet, or maybe it's not going again. I hope I'm not glitching on you guys. Let's see, I can't plant with gloves on. Are you guys with me so far? I can't really tell if it's going or not. Cannot tell you. Patty, you're saying yes. Does yes mean that we're going okay? Matthew says boric acid is similar, but not the same as borax. Oh, okay. Well, I can do some Googling, see where we're at, try to learn some more about it, but I appreciate you telling me that. Get in there. Little beans. I sure hope these grow. Oh yeah, I'm not going to have enough to finish all these rows. That's too bad. Might have to do it old school and just do 1. And then we see what we get. I'll go buy some more beans and plant them when and if they germinate. Hopefully they will. We'll give it probably a week or so to see if we see any sprouts, but it's finally warming up, so hopefully we'll do okay. Well, like I said, they're old seeds, and no, I'm out. So I'm going to have to rob from the other side. That's okay. Matthew says, I'd recommend Googling it. Yes, just mix up a thin paste and put it near their area. Oh, okay. And then keep it in like a bottle cap, you were saying. Cool. I mean, I don't mind the ants. on one hand because they aerate the soil, right? But on the other hand, like, I also don't like them swarming me either. You know, because when they start biting, that's no fun. Okay, let's cover these up. Okay, guys, beans are planted. Awesome. Now we just got to do the basil and Savannah's marigold. And then we will be done with this bed for now. I don't even know why I'm going to bother to put these gloves back on. I'm just going to get my hands even more dirty. Okay, let's put her marigold right here. This will be cute. It's good for the tomato anyway. Oh, you know what I'm not leaving room for? I was going to. What is that? There's an air pocket down there from something, a big piece of dirt. Anyway, okay, we got it, I think. Okay, marigold is planted. Now we'll get this basil done. And then we will just wait for these to come up and then mulch this bed. Yes, Matthew, I agree. He's saying that ants are generally good for a garden but can be a problem. And Patty asks if Matt is working today. Actually, Patty, he has the day off. So he went to go play cards. Which is fine with me. He needs a break too. Now me, I would much rather be out here doing this than sitting around a table playing cards. That would just drive me nuts. I don't want to be sitting around all day. I can't handle it. Got to be doing something. Too much energy. That's a pretty good root system there, and they look nice and healthy, not dried out. That's good. I'm excited to see how the soil is in here next season after it has all the straw to feed it, you know? I think that'll be really nice. Need to go get the tomato cages and get these tomatoes staked up. These are indeterminate, so they do need staking and they'll get pretty big. But I'm going to try not to let them get that big, actually. Patty loves to play cards. Patty, what type of game do you play? Oh, you play Rook. Okay. He likes to play poker. I don't know if you know how to do that. He tried to teach me once, and it just took too long. I didn't like sitting there. I did play one time with his friends, and I won. Like, I beat everybody. And so I was like, well, that's enough for me. That was the first and last time that I ever played. So definitely beginner's luck there. But it was pretty funny. It's like bragging rights, you know? All right, good. All right, this is done. Awesome. I feel like I'm finally getting something done today. And I don't know what is going on with my water hose. It's being stupid. I'm trying to collect this trash here. Good grief. I don't mind like paper that would break down in here, but I don't want plastics, you know? Really? Matthew says, okay, hang on. My screen's all dusty. Just a second. Gotta wipe you guys off. Oh no, what did I do? Oh dear. Okay. Matthew says basil prefers no straw. It loves the heat, so maybe put them on the south side of your tomatoes. Okay. Well, this whole bed is on the south side. It gets full sun, so maybe that'll be okay. That's interesting that you say it prefers no straw. Do you think that it prefers a different type of mulch, to hold the moisture in, especially since we're in a raised bed that's going to dry out faster? Matthew also says that most plants prefer straw mulch. That has been my experience as well. Ooh, my hair's blowing around. Patty says she doesn't know how to play poker, but she can play 21. Is that like, what do they call that? Blackjack? Do you mean blackjack? I'm not a card person, so I don't know. Like I said, it involves too much hanging out. Start to get antsy if I gotta just sit still, like I gotta do stuff. Here is something that we're working on. These are going to go up on my balcony. These are, I think these are the Rockin' Blue Suede shoes. Nope, Unplugged So Blue. Okay. Anyway, they are going to go up there on my balcony. And Patty says, yes, blackjack. Okay. Good to know. All right. Okay. So, let's see. All right, I've never had this trouble before. Why I don't seem to have a whole lot of pressure in here, and I've been letting it run. But look at this. This is off, and then, hang on, it's hard to do one-handed. That is on, and it's losing pressure really bad, and I don't know why that would be. Matthew, any ideas on why my stupid water hose is behaving in this way? You seem to know what you're talking about. He also says basil is the only outlier he knows of. It grows twice as fast with no mulch. From my experience, mulch isn't going to hurt it, but will literally slow it down. Hey, I'm going to try that because, why not? I love to try new things. Gardening is all about experimenting, right? Okay. So, you all didn't ask, but in case you're wondering, Hori Hori knives are my absolute favorite weeding tool. It's fantastic. I prefer it above anything else. But yeah, I'm going to dig in here and get these weeds pulled and see how our strawberries are faring. Got to take this off of here. I put this on here because I was afraid the birds were getting to the strawberries, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see what we got. Okay. Let me put you guys, I don't know. We may move you around, see what's better. I have been waiting to do this for so long. I'm so excited. It just has needed it. As you can... Oh, jeez. It scared me. That garden fence I propped up against the fence fell down. Scared me. Like I said, I've been waiting because we've been dealing with Savannah's birthday and the end of school, and May's always crazy with the kids' after-school activities and stuff. So we've been really busy and haven't had a chance to really be out here and be in the garden as much as usual. So I'm just happy to be out here, finally. Finally. What's your favorite garden tool? I'm trying to be careful so I don't hurt my strawberries in here. You don't want to break the crowns. That would not be good. I hear Savannah coming outside. What's up? Yep. Well, in one of the packages that came, might be in the van, there's some sunblock. Why don't you put some on her and put her little white bonnet on her head so she doesn't get sunburned and put her in the stroller and bring her out here so that, like push her around and take her on a walk so she has something different. You guys, she's so cute. She's 1 now, and I feel like it's changed her little face. She was adorable before, but now she's even cuter, if that's possible. I don't know that it is, but she certainly is. Sedge is like, it's not hard to pull, but it's such a pain because it just gets everywhere all the time. I'm pretty sure this is sedge. It'll be so satisfying, though, to have all this done. Who is this? The Swafford Homestead. Hi, Swafford. Welcome to the chat. I'm just hanging out, pulling weeds. Glad you could join us. Matthew says, I was thinking about getting one of those Hori Hori knives. You should do it. You will never regret it. They are amazing. Just the amount of leverage, it makes it almost no work to pull the weeds. Even in ground, not just in a raised bed. Like, they're fantastic. Highly recommend it. And they're not crazy expensive, I don't think. And they last forever. I mean, look at this. Like, the blade goes all the way through the handle. It's got some nice, bolts or whatever holding it in place. Like, it's really good. It's good stuff. Something therapeutic about pulling weeds, I swear. Ooh, strawberry. It's almost ripe. I won't eat it yet. I'm going to eat it tomorrow, though. My husband, Matt, it's pretty funny because I was telling him, I was like, yeah, the strawberries are putting on fruit. We really shouldn't let them. And he's like, why? And I was like, well, because they're supposed to, put the energy into their roots and getting established and all that. He's like, I don't care. I want the strawberries. So here we are. We're letting first year strawberries produce fruit, and it's fine. He did it again to me before, and it didn't hurt anything. I didn't think so. They did very well. I don't think you guys can tell that this garlic has really taken off. I'm really proud of it. Matthew says, my hand spade broke recently, so it would be a good replacement. Totally would. It totally would. You can dig with this too. And see, it's got this like really cool, can you guys see that? Yeah, you see the numbers so you can tell how deep down you're going? I recommend it. It's my favorite. Can you guys hear the birds? They're really pretty sounding out here. I don't know if you can hear it like I can. These flags are a little bit annoying. A little bit in the way. But that's all right. I guess I could take them out and then put them back in there, but I'll probably just forget. I can't trust myself with things like that sometimes. Ooh, I need that straw. Stay in there, you. One of my biggest fears is there'll be a snake in here. I'm so scared of snakes. The nice thing about this sedge being in here is that it's been shielding these strawberries from the birds or whatever was eating on them. I need to get some like row covers and cover them up, but I don't want to mash down the garlic either. So it's kind of like, what do, you know? And if you're curious as to why I have these flags here in the first place, the dogs like to get up in these beds because they're low enough and lay in them. So especially that one over there. So I feel like the flags have actually been helping and keeping them out of there. So that's pretty good. Trying to be super careful. I'm working around a strawberry, so I got to be very gentle. I don't want to hurt it. What's up? I'm doing a live with my friends. You want to come say hi? Okay, she needs to have her sunblock on if she's going to come out here. What?
She gave it to me with a poopy diaper, and I don't want to change it.
Well, it's got to be changed.
Well, no,
Tell Bella I said to change the diaper.
Can you call her or something?
Thank you. All right. If you guys just hurry up and get her changed and put her sunblock on, she could come out here in the stroller. You guys could walk around with her. Take her on a little walk. That's what I told her to do. She needs her sunshine too. Makes people happy. Did I lose you again? I don't know. You guys was still with me? Ooh. Uh-oh, here comes my big dog. Mando is at Great Pyrenees, and he is about 140 pounds. Aren't you, puppy? Yes, you are. Hope I'm not glitching again. I did not like that earlier, but I don't know how. I can't tell on my end if I'm glitching, so I'm sorry if I am. There's another strawberry that we've got to get the sedge out of. Matthew says, my pig used to eat all the strawberries. It was too cute to stop. What kind of pig? Like, I'm assuming like a potbelly pig? That would be adorable. Pigs are awfully cute. I agree. We're getting more baby chicks on, oh, squishing one of my strawberries. We're getting more baby chicks on July 1st. So that will be very exciting. The girls and I are going to drive down to Lebanon, Missouri and go pick them up. Oh, pug. Jeez. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. I see it says it now. But I just read pig in my mind like a potbelly pig. Sorry. But anyway, we're going to go get baby chicks. And the breed that I got is Light Brahma. they're a heavy breed, so it's not something that like a chicken hawk can just so easily carry off. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Brahmas or not. They don't lay as much or as often as some of the other breeds, but their personality, in my opinion, kind of makes up for that. Because I do not like to be like nervous, mostly of like the roosters. And, you know, we've had chickens for years, but they still make me nervous sometimes when they come and charge you. I just don't like that feeling, you know, like I just value peace in my yard. Don't want to be looking over my shoulder, worrying about chickens coming to attack me. We're getting some done here. That's good. I have got to get the, going to get soaker hoses strung through these beds so that I can hook the hose up to those and then, you know, just kind of run them for 30 minutes at a time or so. Uh-oh, I'm getting a low battery. Run them for 30 minutes at a time, or even, you know, 15. Just, I'll have to play with it to kind of see what's going to work the best. But then that way it can get like a deep soak. And I think that will do better than watering overhead with the water hose. So that's my plan. I've been dealing with a lot of this poison hemlock. It's such a pain. Do you guys ever deal with that? Do you know anything to get rid of that, Matthew? Like the poison hemlock? I don't know if you're aware of that or not. That would be, I will definitely take tips on that. Oh no. Uh-oh. We got a strawberry in here. Yep. No, it's just a leaf. Okay, we're all right. But there is one in here that we've got to be very careful of. There's some of the little dandelion babies starting, and you can't do anything about those because they just blow in on the wind. You don't get poison hemlock? Where are you at? I am in Illinois, Zone 6B. Poison hemlock's just the worst. It just overtakes everything. How did I get 3 different little garlic plants in there? Looks like I have 3 different garlic heads. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is so satisfying to get all this cleaned up. I can't even tell you. All right, let's move you guys over here to the other side. Let's see, I'll go over here. Let's see what's going on near Santa Barbara, California. Is it nice there? I bet it is. Okay. Got a good view of the birds over here. Oh, goodness. Here's the tops of these 3 like garlic heads. I don't know how I got 3 in there, but I don't know. It is what it is. Matthew says, the weather's unbeatable. It's almost always 75. What? Is that year-round even? Probably. You think you would ever move? I've always been like, where can I go that it's mid 70s? I would just, like today, the high is 72. It feels gorgeous. Got a light breeze. Well, maybe this is more of a light breeze, but it feels amazing. I can't even imagine if it was 75 all the time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've gotten into an ant nest here too. Sugar and boric acid, 50-50. Right? That's what you said, right? Boy, these ants are going nuts. I'm glad they can't come out here and get me. Got a big dandelion in here too. The Hori Hori, Matthew, is great because like I went straight down beside this dandelion and it popped right out. Like it's almost no effort. Uh-oh. Cool. You're spying on him using the binoculars? Awesome. Jack is up on the balcony that I showed you guys earlier, and he's spying on my nephew who's planting a field of like a block away. It's pretty cute. Man, you guys, these ants are going nuts. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. Just a little bit of sedge. Yes, what am I thinking? A little bit of that left, but not a whole lot. This feels so good to do the weeding, you guys. I have missed just being out here in the sunshine. And the birds. It's just so peaceful. I wonder if the ants have been the ones eating my strawberries. Okay, let's move over. Let's see if I can go in this way. It's going to be kind of difficult to reach in here through the trellis. I was thinking earlier, let me show you what I got. Okay, see this trellis? One year, what did I grow on it? I forget. It was some sort of, oh my goodness. Excuse me. It was yard long beans. And those yard long beans, I got them from Baker Seed Company. Is she here? Yeah. Hey, Ellie. If that's okay, yeah. I had to get a drink. Anyway, so I got these yard long beans from Baker Creek, and I grew them in these raised beds, and they went up, and they were literally like 3 feet long. Some of them were a little shorter, some of them may have been a little longer, but they hung down in here in this trellis. It was so much fun. Okay. Excuse me. Know if you can see okay. Nope, you can't. I gotta turn you around. Just a second. Whoop. There we are. There you go. We're doing pretty good. We're just about done here with this bed. I thought you girls were gonna go over there to their house. All right. Ellie, don't come over here though, okay? Because I'm doing a YouTube live and I haven't asked your mom if it's okay for you to be on there yet, okay? So don't come over here. No. Can't really see the chat if you guys are talking to me. Nope, not yet. Okay. We don't have a whole lot left to get in here. Isn't it so satisfying when you get it by the roots? It's kind of hard to use the hori-hori knife in here. But the beautiful thing about these weeds too is that some of them are down into the dirt, whereas others are kind of just in the mulch. And so they pull out super easily. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I feel like I need to put a strawberry right here, but we're going to have enough runners coming here soon. All right, let's move one more time. Oop, I gotta be careful. Got some of these, I think these are like balsam or something like that. I could be wrong on that. They grow very readily. So, where's Savannah? With? All right. Can you go double check? You can't. You shouldn't have left her in there alone for sure. Oh, we've got a raspberry growing in here. That guy will have to come up. Probably should put my gloves on for that though. Ow. Yep. Needs gloves. I'll have to pull that one out here in a second. Put my gloves back on. What in the world? This garlic is doing the same thing. Only there's 4 over here, and I swear I only planted 1 clove. It's really weird. I mean, in my defense, I'd never planted this variety before. What was it? Music? I think. Have you ever had experience with that? Matthew says, I'm looking forward to Hopi blue corn and a few other new plants. Ooh, like what? I love new plants. That's my favorite. It's very exciting. See what you get, how they do, you know? Do you ever do anything on YouTube? Like, do you ever post stuff like this so I can see what you've got going on? You have some good tips. You might consider it. I kind of think I remember trying some Hopi blue corn. Do they use it to make like tortilla chips? or like a different type of cornmeal type stuff. And Matthew says he does not post gardening stuff. Okay. Getting all stuffy out here. It's probably my allergies. That's okay. I'll take allergies any day over not going outside. I gotta be outside. You know, weeding, planting, call me crazy, but like I really enjoy weeding. It's just so satisfying. Matthew says an heirloom tomato called Black Krim and several hot peppers. Awesome. I didn't plant hot peppers this year because we didn't eat them last time. And so they really went to waste, but my kids really love the sweet peppers, so we did that. And we got like yellow, green, and red. And then he says Hopi Blue is typically used for blue tortillas. The blue corn can be eaten fresh though. Cool. Is it sweet, like a sweet corn, or kind of how does it taste, or do you know? Well, you did say it was new to you, but so maybe you don't know, but I'm just curious. My family works in grain handling machinery, and so I'm kind of familiar with different things like that. That's used to like process grain, and so I've kind of been around those different. Hi, Savannah. You're gonna say hi to our friends. Hang on. Say hi. Hi, Savannah. She's won this week, you guys. Did you put sunblock on her?
She doesn't want to be. She's exhausted, but she'll just bawl and bawl in the bed.
Okay, well, I'm just about done with this, so let me finish up. I just need to literally put my gloves on and just give me like 5 minutes. Actually, more like 10 minutes because I need to water this stuff in. So I have to adjust the water hose. So give me a minute and then I'll be in there. Apparently she's being a stinker. So I don't have much longer, but that's okay because I've been out here for, goodness, over an hour. You guys, she's so sweet. She's such a good baby. I love her so much. Anyway, okay, focusing. All right, we gotta get that raspberry pulled out of the strawberry bed because you know what that'll be like. All right. Oh, that flag's right in your face. Sorry. There we go. It's just right here. It's just a little guy, but... Ooh, look, here's a runner. Awesome. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to thread it back this way so that hopefully, if I can get it to do it, it'll root over here where I was saying I needed one. Wouldn't that be tricky? Love it. There we go. Get down there, little strawberry. There. Covered him over just a little bit. All right. Hopefully this will pop right out. There we go. Got it. Love it when it comes out by the root. Okay. This bed is looking so much better. Let me show you. Take it in, you guys. Take it in. I love it. I love a job well done. Anyway, okay. So, as I said, I do need to go over here and water these in. Actually, all of these beds are going to get a drink because they need it. And especially our new plantings over there. So, I better get off of here, especially since Savannah's getting fussy. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. It makes the work go by so much faster. It's much more fun. All right, have a good day. Bye.